What's going on, Leos? Just give me a second. Hope you guys are doing well and feeling well. All right, perfect. What's going on, y'all? Last minute decision to kind of go live. So whatever. Hopefully you guys are gonna appreciate the message. All right. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. We get ready to get started here. Y'all could probably hear me chewing. I probably shouldn't eat my blueberries. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I'm just trying to get the computer to... Here we go. All right, and we live. All right, computer's up. What's going on, Leos? Welcome back to the channel, FieryFalconTarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you return to my channel, welcome. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Leash, okay? I'm a fellow Leo, like some of you guys may or may not be. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell, Leos, cross watchers, so that way you guys don't miss when I post and also when I go live, okay? Anything you need to know about me, you guys can look down below in the description box. With all that being said, Leos, let's get into these messages. I'm super tired, y'all, but I felt bad for not going online this morning, so, you know, trying to be committed here, okay? Trying to be committed and have consistency. All right, Leos, watch the volume. We're getting ready to cleanse out the space, all right? Because I forgot the torch lighter over there on the other table, and I don't feel like getting up to go get it. So we're just going to ring the sound bowl, all right? Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. All right, Leos, let's get into the messages. So before we get started, so the title of the video is Trimming Fat. So, you know, I got a couple channel messages today as I was, considering thinking about doing this reading a few hours ago. And the message that I got that came up for you guys was about trimming fat. And I'm like, what the fuck does this mean for Leos? Like, so I don't know if you guys are just have been dieting, Leos. It is it is the year of the snake, if you guys don't know already, although it's about to be over and done with. So you guys could just simply be like getting rid of things, cleaning house, cleaning energies, maybe taking spiritual bath, cleansing your space, cleansing your homes, cleansing your vehicles, whatever you guys are doing here, Leos. Someone could actually work in a meat factory or like a meat plant, meat warehouse, okay, something like that here. Someone could actually have a job where they I don't know, either package meat. Someone could be like a forklift driver. Okay, someone could move the meat around. Okay, someone could actually work on the what is that? What would that be? I guess like an assembly line. So someone could, like I said, work in a meat warehouse. If it's not meat, then it just could be a warehouse. You guys could be some type of a delivery driver for any parcel company. All right, so you guys could be maybe you got 100, 200 packages here, and you guys are getting these packages out quickly here. Amazon drivers and things of that nature, UPS. I just found out the other day from a postal worker that Amazon actually contracted the United States Postal Service to do all of their deliveries on Sundays. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it's like a overload. It's like a lot to be done. So again, I'm just getting like the excess, like getting things done, getting things processed, getting things handled. If you don't work in the meat warehouse or a parcel delivery driver, then maybe you guys work in some type of office setting where you have a large load, right? And in other words, a lot of fat and a lot of things you guys got to get through, right? We do have the holiday this week for those of you guys that celebrate Christmas, so this could be, trying to get through your busy schedule, things of that nature, just trying to get through things before, um, before you take a holiday or, whatever the case may be. Maybe some of you guys have a deadline or something like that here, Leos. So there's something significant here regarding trimming the fat. Okay, now this fat could look any kind of way. This could be like physical BMI, okay, your body fat. You could be, trimming that weight, Leos. Okay, you guys could be pumping iron in the gym or running around the treadmill. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe doing Pilates. I don't know what you guys are doing, but there's something here that you guys are doing that is trimming the fat. If you guys are cooking, be careful here with, perhaps using the scissors, any kind of sharp utensils in the kitchen. You guys could cut yourselves, all right? Or someone may cut themselves. I also tasted peroxide in my mouth earlier today, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So I don't know if someone is brushing their teeth and they use peroxide, or again, maybe someone is hurting themselves and they're using peroxide to clean, your wound, Leos. This could be, someone else's wound that maybe you guys are using peroxide to do that with. All right, so sanitizing yourself, eliminating infections, things of that nature here, Leo. So there's something here about trimming. All right, so maybe you're trimming the tree. Okay, maybe you guys are just getting the tree, and you know how the bottom, when you put it inside the little tree holder thing, sometimes you got to trim those branches so it can actually sit in there, um, you know, like it's supposed to. So I don't know, Leos, maybe what you guys are doing. But we're gonna do the dice tonight. We haven't done the dice in quite a minute, and we're gonna pull you guys a tarot spread. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is a general message, y'all. If I didn't say that already, I'm not sure if I did or not. But if you need something personal, look down below. All right, Leo. So first up, you have the 8 showing up in the reverse here, Leo. So that is the strength in the reverse here. All right, I got the camera positioned differently here, so hopefully you guys can see this. This is the number 8. So, releasing energy here, Leo. Some of you guys could be exhausted as well too. So some of you guys could be tired. Again, if you are some type of a delivery driver, warehouse worker, it really don't matter what you do. Like I said, this fat can look in any kind of way. This could be a paperwork workload. This could be packages. This could be anything, right? So I feel like you guys are exhausted here with the strength card showing up in the reverse here. All right, so I feel like you guys may need to make sure you guys are getting good quality sleep, Leos. All right, change those sheets as well too, because I'll see somebody that hasn't changed their bed sheets in a little while, so change those sheets. All right, and that'll definitely help you guys sleep a little bit better with fresh sheets. All right, and hydrate yourself. We have the Hierophant coming out for you guys, Leo. So some of you guys are, your intuition is growing. There's something here significant about maybe some of you guys are losing your patience here if this is like work related here with that strength in the reverse and the Hierophant. So maybe you guys have maybe you have some issues here with a supervisor or a boss or something like that here, Leos. Let's see. All right, or something could be fictitious, excuse me, about an industry or organization here, Leos, as well too. I just heard that. All right, somebody could have a fictitious tag on a vehicle. All right. Hmm. Interesting. Leos, y'all have the 5 showing up as well. Oh, well, that's the Hierophant again. You guys just had the Hierophant. So initially it was sideways and now it's coming out in the upright here. So I feel like there could be some type of exposure happening here in the community, around the community. Again, this could be an organization, doesn't necessarily matter, but there could be some type of exposure here. All right, someone could have been trying to mm, I don't know. Maybe someone was trying to also like trying to protect somebody as well too. here at a company or a business here. You guys have the 3 coming up here, Leos. Empress energy here. You guys could be dealing with the Libra. Don't necessarily have to be. You guys could be dealing with another Leo. All right. And you guys could also be dealing with a Taurus. All right. With the Hierophant energy showing up. We have the 6 in the reverse here, Leo. So that's the Lover's card here. Gemini energy. So something could be being exposed here. All right. With that coming up in the reverse. You guys have the 17 here, Leos. All right. So 17 talks about the star card. All right. So someone may want to heal something here after something gets exposed here, after you guys decide to cut something out, cut something off, release something here. You guys could also be healing from something. Again, if you guys cut yourself or injured yourself in any kind of way here with that peroxide energy that came up. I don't know why I got that, but my mouth tasted like straight peroxide, and I didn't have no peroxide. I haven't had peroxide since like I was a kid. I don't know. But yeah, it was very interesting here. Someone could be injuring their foot here. I'm actually seeing like someone's toenail, like it could be a fingernail as well too, but I'm seeing the toenail like being lifted up here or something like that here. So we have the number 11 showing up here, Leos. All right, we talked about justice here. So Libra energy again showing up for you guys. So double Libra. All right. You guys might have a situation here that might be wrapping up here if you guys are dealing with any kind of like legal issues, Leos. I'm seeing also like either a red light camera ticket, or this could be actually a speeding ticket. All right, we also have the number 12 coming up, Leos, the hangman. All right, 12. Piscean energy. Oh, shoot. That dice just rolled all the way over there. It's the number 18, though. I can see it from here. That's the moon card. So being as though the dice shot way over there out of my hands, we're going to wrap it up with the dice there. So Cancerian energy here, Leo. So Chariot energy here. Someone could be getting rear-ended here. Now, I don't know if you're going to be the one rear-ending somebody or someone's going to be rear-ending you. So that's a possibility here. So be mindful. I see a lot of traffic here when it comes to anyone that's driving and commuting for the holidays. What is going on with my voice? Why I can't speak now? So just be mindful of that, y'all, okay? All right, let's get into it, Leos. Let's see what's going on for you guys here. What is it that Leos are trimming out here? Archangels, divine white light, please guide and watch over this act of divination for the sign of Leos. Anything that's not of the light, ask that you claim it and bring it to the light. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Why you want to know my birthday? What's up, Yvonne? All right. But I also channeled the song too for you guys, which was Cardi B, Every Time. All right. And I was listening to it on the way home, y'all, Leos. Okay. So every time, all right, somebody could do something every single time. All right. Something could happen every single time. All right. So again, take it how it resonates, y'all. And this is why you guys are possibly trimming out the fat. Okay, Leos. All right. So let's just see what we got going on here for my Leos. What is it that Leos are trimming out? Please and thank you. Why are we getting this messages for Leos? This can resonate with you guys anywhere that you may or may not have Leo placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, no node. All right. Take it how it resonates. Leave what does not resonate. All right, y'all. Let's see. What is it that Leos are trimming out? What is this fat that Leos are trimming? All right. Let's see. The dark side here, Leos, is showing up. So maybe some of you guys are cutting out some of, let me see, toxic energies for some of you guys. For some of you guys, you could also be addressing your dark side, right, Leos? So some of you guys, and with the Justice card coming up there, and we also got the there was another card that came up for the energy of Libra. So you guys could be trying to balance this out here. So maybe you guys could, I don't know, for instance, you guys might be working on like anger issues. This is just an example here, Leos. But whatever it could be, you guys could be working on that here. You guys could also be working on the way you speak as well too. I feel like these are habits that you guys are noticing that maybe you guys don't want to be identified with anymore, Leo. So there's something here that you no longer want to be identified with, associated with here. So the dark side is coming out for what you guys are trimming out here. These could be people that you guys have been around that came up in the reading the day before or yesterday's reading, actually. Um, you know, so it could be something like that here that you guys are also, that's the fact that you guys are trimming out here. At the bottom of the deck, Leos, you have I'm rich bitch. I love it. So Leos, someone, might have gotten some finances here. I heard a financial upgrade here. So someone could be, either, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're like trying to embrace this dark energy, but I feel like you guys are leaving dark energies, honestly, because we're asking, what are you guys trimming out? What is this fact that Leos are trimming out here? So maybe perhaps this I'm rich bitch energy here. So this financial upgrade is going to allow you guys to, maybe you live in a dark neighborhood, Leos. Maybe you want to be somewhere where it's lit up, right? This could be anything. This could be the projects, whatever this dark side energy is. I feel like you guys are going to take this, this income, this money, these resources, whatever this is, Leos, is showing up for you guys. And I feel like it's going to enable you to be able to leave the dark side. All right. Maybe you guys were doing things that you're not really proud of doing, right, Leos, to make money or something like that here. So I feel like this is going to allow you guys to make a change. I seen a stripper today when I was in the Royal Farms, and she was on the phone having a conversation with, I don't know if this was another stripper girl, a boy, dude, I don't know, but she was talking to some fucking body, but she was not happy with the fact that she had to go and dance. She was like over it, like, so maybe at one point in time she enjoyed, being a stripper. And hey, shout out to the strippers. Yeah, I love the strippers. No, but seriously, but she was really bothered at the fact that she had to go in, like, this is what she was doing for work, right? So in that case, that would be like some kind of, maybe for her that's like her dark side, right? Because she now wants to get out of that, that job, that profession. So this could be again something like that here, Leos, where you guys have felt like maybe you guys were forced into, walking on the wild side here, Leos, walking on the dark side here, Leos, something like that here. Some of you guys could be in a dark parking garage as well, is what I'm seeing here. Turn on your what is that? The flashlight on your cell phone here for whoever that is that's in a dark parking garage. Okay. Some of you guys, you might park in a dark area as well too. I would say if you can possibly do so, light up your home or something like that here. But I'm seeing some darkness here. Do you want me? All right, so maybe some of you guys are being tempted here with that strength card energy showing up in the reverse here. So this could be somebody that causes you guys to bring out this wild side, dark side energy here, Leos. So somebody wants to know if you want them. I don't know if this is someone that was a part of that fact that you guys trimmed off, you know what I'm saying here. And I feel like this could be someone, yeah, with the three of a kind here. So I don't know if some of you guys dealt with a third party here, Leos. It's here at the bottom of the deck here. So, somebody may want to know, do you want them, Leos? Okay, after something was exposed here with the strength card in the reverse and the justice card here coming out. And the moon energy as well as, again, the dice slid way on the other side of the table. It is an 18, right? Yeah, it's an 18. All right. All right, so ownership here. So someone might want to have a conversation with you, Leos, about this dark energy that somebody possibly was embodying. Hopefully it wasn't my Leos, but if it was, then just do better. All right. So somebody might want to take ownership here for what took place here, right? Okay. So this could be potentially happening on a Tuesday for you guys. So today is a Monday. I think it's like the 21st, something like that here. I don't recall the date. The 21st, 22nd. Oh yeah, 22nd on the computer. So somebody might call you on the 23rd. All right. All right, so 23 reduces to a 5 here. So you guys could hear from somebody here. Somebody or someone's actually thinking about maybe this energy that they were in, right? This dark energy, dark side. And somebody might want to take ownership of what they did or whatever happened between the two of you, Leos. All right, possibly the three of you guys with that three of a kind showing up. But somebody wants to know, do you want them, Leo? I don't know. Do you want this person, Leos? At the bottom of the deck, we have a Gemini here. All right. So for some of you guys, it could have been a Gemini here. We have unstable. Again, Leos, if you guys were in dark energy, if you guys were, like the young lady I seen today at the rural farms, it don't got to be a stripping job. It could be any fucking job that you guys just don't want to be a part of anymore, right? Um, because I feel like a part of this, you guys are taking ownership of this, about how this, whatever you're doing, right? Whatever this dark energy may be, how this actually makes you guys feel when you're doing it. If you're a drug dealer, Leos, then you're thinking about, making a change. You don't want to, you don't want to do that anymore. Whatever you guys may have been doing here, because there is some energy of illegal energy, possibly for some of my Leos that I'm picking up here. Thank you guys also as well for the new subscribers here. So this could be definitely new energy that I'm picking up, since we do have new people that are becoming Falcon members. So somebody could be doing something illegal here, and it don't necessarily have to be fully illegal, Leos. But this could be somebody walking a fine line here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever somebody may do. But like I said, I saw that stripper today, and I couldn't help but overhear her conversation because she was so fucking loud in the rural farms. But I just pray that everything definitely does work out for her, and I pray that she does get out of that situation, because she really was bothered that she had to go in this trip tonight. So anyways, Leos, we do have Big Bag that also came out here too. Now we just seen the card that said I'm rich bitch. So I feel like your prayers are about to be answered. So, and again, if you're not someone that does anything, borderline illegal, or if you're not an actual stripper, Leos, that's absolutely fine. Again, this fact can look in any kind of way that you guys are trimming out. All right, but by you guys making that sacrifice, I feel like your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you guys resonate with, I feel like they're going to give you an opportunity here with this big bag and rich bitch energy that just showed up for you guys here, Leos. But there is a Gemini here for some of you guys, all right, that wants to know if you want them, okay? So it don't necessarily have to be a Gemini. Something could have took place in Gemini season with a particular person that potentially was embodying this dark ass energy, right? And I feel like you already trimmed that fat, Leos, potentially here. So I feel like this person is thinking about we just had Time Machine go off by Mooney Long, which I really like that song. All right, so somebody may wish that they had a time machine, Leo, so they can go back to the moment in time when they, showed you their ass here with this fucking dark energy here. All right, is what I'm getting here, or whenever something was exposed. Because again, we do have the moon card here, you know. So it may be a Gemini for some of you guys. Don't necessarily have to be, but just take it how it resonates, Leos. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here for Leos. What is this fat that Leos is trimming off, man? All right, we have Queen energy here. So Leos, this Queen energy is giving me that you guys have trimmed fat on yourselves here, right? I feel like you guys are definitely getting in shape, Leos. I know I put on, these black dress pants that I have on right now this morning, and I was like, oh my God, because I noticed that they fit me so much differently than what they did a couple months ago. So you guys could be noticing a change with your body, Leos, if you guys have been practicing eating healthy, working out, sticking to some type of regimen when it comes to dieting, eating cleaner, things of that nature. I feel like you guys are about to start seeing results of that, Leo. All right. So let's see. All right, you're starting to look like a king or a queen, Leos. We know there's no gender in tarot. So if you're a masculine here, which I noticed that I have more women that watch my channel than masculines, but shout out to you guys. Look, I just been shuffling, and here's Gemini at the bottom of the deck again. All right. So previously to me beginning to shuffle just a second ago, at the bottom of the deck, it says, I like them all. And here's a Gemini energy here again. So Leos, you guys have a Gemini that's in your energy, okay, that wants to be in your energy, something like that here. You also got somebody that plays both sides here as well too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Someone plays both sides here, Leo. There's someone also that realized that by not choosing you or not being with you, they sacrifice some type of stability here, Leos. So maybe this person didn't realize, like, how secure they potentially, I won't say potentially, because my Leos, we ball, right? we LeBron with it, right? But maybe you don't actually play basketball. Maybe some of you guys like basketball. LeBron James could be your favorite player. I don't know why I mentioned LeBron, but anything. Anyways, you guys do, you get it in, right, Leos? Whatever you guys do, whether that be legally or illegally, you guys go wham, right? All right. So we got unstable here, Leo. So someone could be just could be wanting to repair something with you because they're unstable, and someone may be seeing here, Leos, that separating from you or allowing themselves to be the fat that got trimmed off, right? It now put them in an unstable position potentially here. But you'll also have old energy that came out the deck here, Leo. So there is someone here from the past, like something that no longer want to be associated with. Now this could show up in any kind of way. You guys take it how it resonates. All right. Dang. Okay. We got travel at the bottom of the deck here. So you guys are dealing with a traveler here, Leos, or maybe you guys are hoping to be able to travel somewhere. It looks like somewhere tropical. I've been getting that energy for you guys for a bit now, but we have gushy, wet that is showing up here. Okay. All right. All right, someone may have a disease according to Slick Rick. Okay, we have children's story coming on right now, so some of you guys may be looking at a children's story. Oh, actually, what I'm actually hearing is the Christmas story. So you guys may be watching the Christmas story, that movie. You know what I'm saying here? Um, I shot out my own eye, right? So hopefully nobody's got a BB gun and nobody's shooting anybody or anything that they should not be shooting here. Okay, but we got gushy wet coming up here, so I don't know if someone's remembering, Leo's, damn, Leos, I know your pussy was heat. Okay, and I feel like this is what someone else is feeling here, this old energy here with this queen here, because like, what's better than the queen? Like, nothing's better than the queen, right, Leos? Someone could also be trying to dethrone you, Leos. Okay, someone could know. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So someone is upset, Leos, here because you guys have became a king or a queen here. Someone thought and expected you guys to stay in some type of an old energy here. Someone's, upset about your growth here, Leos. Someone doesn't like the fact that you guys have again became a king or queen, and someone doesn't like the fact that you guys are not okay. All right, so sorry y'all, some messages coming through here when I started getting into that there. So you got people here, Leos, that wanted you guys to stay in this dark ass energy, right? So again, maybe you was a stripper, Leos. Maybe you did, trap out there on a block or two or three or four or five or six. Maybe you did do some scamming back in the day, Leos. Way back in time. Maybe y'all were at one point in time in some, dark energy here, Leos. And now that you guys have transitioned with that 23 that I got for you guys, which again reduces down to 5 here, it looks like someone is upset that you guys are not in this old ass energy. Somebody does not respect that you guys had leveled up here. Okay, you guys have made self improvements here, whether that is with your health, you guys have expanded your vitality, you're working out. Again, you're trimmed off that fat, Leos. If you was a big bone, unhealthy big bone, because we got all levels of big boneness now, right? Somebody is upset that you guys are no longer, fat Jenny on the block, right? They don't like that you are, now trim, thin, scrumptious looking ass Leos, right? There's something here about that. As my do not disturb just went on, did y'all just hear me tell Siri to turn on my phone on do not disturb? I ain't tell Siri to do shit. And I'm on one of my phones. My other phone is over here, and my other phone's over there on the damn charger. So I didn't touch no phone to make it go on do not disturb. So yeah, you can't be bothered now, Leo. So you're untouchable here, you're out of reach, so these people are upset because I'm hearing baby you've changed. Y'all know I can't sing, but that Keisha Cole song, I don't know the title of that song that Keisha Cole had from, back off of I think her self debut album titled Keisha Cole. But baby, you changed. Okay. Somebody don't like that you changed, Leos. Okay. Somebody don't like that they can't, pull you in, right? So no one can convince you to go back down the dark ass alley, Leos. Like, no one can convince you to, go out there and push a bag again. You know what I'm saying? For those that, was in that kind of lifestyle. Not saying that you was, but there's something like that. Someone is upset that you guys have learned your worth. You guys have stepped up into this king or queen energy. You hurt. Wow. We also have a Capricorn that came out the deck as well, Leos. That was a mouthful, but man, the visual just started kicking in as I started going in on this message. We need one more card here, Leos. Yeah, we got 9 out here right now, so let's get one more. Oh, there we go. We got watching you flipping out, Leo. So someone's watching you make these change. It could be a Pisces here that's watching y'all. Okay, we got a Sagittarius here at the bottom of the deck here, y'all. We got here's this fucking Libra, right? You got a Libra watching you guys as well too, y'all. All right, and then look, makeup. So Leos, you got a Gemini. Could be someone with a double Gemini placement. Don't necessarily mean nothing. You got a Capricorn energy out here. You got a Pisces. You got a Sagittarius, and you got a fucking Libra. All right, you got all these people watching you, Leo's. Like it feel like you on TV or something, baby. What you do? Can y'all let me know what y'all do? What do you do, Leo? Right. So I don't know how they're watching you guys. If you have a social media, if someone is watching you, your Twitch account, Leos. I don't know if they're watching your Facebook account, Leos. I don't know if, okay. So for those or whoever may still be doing anything illegal, I would say, you need to move a little bit. Oh, my voice is getting crackly. You need to move a little bit more careful here, y'all. And I'm not condoning to any of that behavior because, I was, once a kid, I was once a teenager. I was once a young adult. So I done some things myself that I'm not too proud of, right? I'm here and I'm not too proud to beg as well too here, Leo. So whoever wants to know if you want them, they ain't too proud to motherfucking beg here, Leo. So I don't know who is going to be a beggar, who's begging, Leo. All right. That's kind of what happens in these movies when I'll be checking them out here. Like people come to the king and they come to the queen here for assistance, for relief, for help, for safety, shit like that here, Leo. So but somebody's watching you, waiting to reach out. I don't know what they watching to see if your money went up because big bag is right above watching you. Okay, so somebody's watching you, or someone's going to be made to watch you guys level up here. This is dang, I want to pop a blueberry so bad. uh all right. If you're popping anything that's not a fruit, I need you not to pop it. Okay. If it's not an Advil, a Tylenol, or a Motrin, AM or PM, please don't pop it. All right. I'm just gonna say that I ain't gonna put no names out there. But if that resonate with you, then I see you. I see. All right. So, all right, y'all. Let's well, damn. I wasn't expecting this juicy tea to come out here. I wasn't sure what the hell I was going to get, honestly. But since we getting juice, do I want to go here? Sorry, banging on the table in y'all ear. Thank y'all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Oh, the chat is going on. How can you get a personal reading with me? You just gotta look in the description box. Hit the little button that says more. I'm so sorry. I'm just now looking down at the computer. I was kind of in the zone here getting these messages. It's going to say more. You're going to click on the more tab and it'll give you the information right there that you can read on how to book a reading with me. And thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Adore you. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I think that's what that says. So you guys got worth flipping over here, Leo. So again, you learned your worth, and these people, oh, why did I say these? Well, maybe because you got all these fucking signs watching y'all. You got like 5 people watching y'all, Leos. It feels like really weird, it definitely does. But they are upset, Leo, baby, that you done learned your worth. Okay, you're no longer walking on the dark side here, and they're watching you. We got inner power. Yeah, you guys have taken back your inner power. You guys have taken back the control of your life, Leos, your reality here. You met me in person before? All right. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I appreciate that. All right. So again, you guys have embraced this inner power, Leos. Dang. And this is what they're mad about. They're mad that they can no longer manipulate you. Okay. They can't manipulate my Leos anymore. That's why they're mad. So I don't know who this is. This could be a mama. This could be a boss. This could be anything. Maybe y'all are the ones that are taking ownership here, Leos, as well. Like, you know what? I've been playing myself for a fool. Like, really not I've been settling kind of like energy here. And you guys maybe are now about to step into this inner power that you guys possess. Maybe you guys are about to realize your true worth here, Leos, and you're going to embrace that inner power here. Well, then we're going to ring the bell, honey, for worth. I love that. Yeah, what you on coming on here? So yeah, what are you on? This some of y'all could be a Scorpio here, don't necessarily have to be, but woo, Leo. We got liberation at the bottom of the deck, and we're gonna stop right there. Y'all have learned that y'all are fucking limitless, Leos. Ain't no stopping me now. Ain't no stopping you. Damn. In my Martin voice. And I feel like that's how these people feel, y'all. They are saying, damn, how can we reframe is here. Reframe is here. So these people, listen, they don't want you to see clear, Leos. They don't want y'all to know the truth. They are upset that you guys have learned your truth. They are upset again in my Martin voice. Somebody is saying, damn. Right? Maybe this person that you guys might have been in a relationship with here that want to know if you want them. This could be somebody new as well too here, Leos. But the only reason why I'm saying a past person here, simply because y'all pulled out the old energy here. So, and it's right above, do you want me? Okay, it's right above, do you want me? It's like, damn, Leo learned my tricks. Damn, Leo learned my schemes. Damn, Leo learned that I wasn't serious. Damn, how can I fix this? How can I reword this, reframe this? I need to rewind. Somebody feel like they need to rewind. They wish they could rewind the scenario. What? I'm on one tonight, y'all. But you understand what I'm saying here. They don't want you. They didn't want you to know this, Leos. They also wanted to keep this information hidden from y'all. So again, with the moon that showed up on the dice here, 18, somebody want to keep something hidden from you. Okay? Slicky McSlicker is what I'm hearing. All right? Well, Slicky McSlicker done got they ass trimmed the fuck out. Okay? You're about to cut them out the fucking picture. For some of you guys, you may be actually trimming photos. Okay? You might be cutting pictures that you have with someone, Leos. Okay? Because you don't want them in your fucking picture anymore. This could just be people that you guys don't want in your life anymore. Okay? So deactivating Instagram friends, Facebook friends, YouTube friends, whatever this is, however this fat again is showing up, you guys are cutting it the fuck out. At the bottom of the deck, we got liberation here, Leos. So you guys are going to also feel lighter. Of course you are. Of course you are. Because you guys are coming out the dark. Have you ever wandered around your house, anybody's house at dark? You didn't feel safe, did you? You was like, trying to get around, right? And I feel like this is how y'all were in your actual day to day. Maybe not physically walking around like a mummy type of energy, right? Maybe you guys were walking on eggshells with this person that you guys might have been in a relationship with, right? And it made you feel like you were in the dark. This person may have always kept you in the motherfucking dark, Leos. Okay, I challenged the message of the day here about somebody's electric bill. Please call and get that payment plan. Just set it the fuck up, Leos here or Cross Watcher, whoever needs to do that before they actually cut your shit off. All right? Before they actually cut your shit off. But that's what I'm getting here. Like somebody wanted to intentionally keep you guys in the motherfucking dark here. Yeah. I'm hearing, yeah, boy. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. All right. Somebody could be watching Friday, though. Young man, you got knocked the fuck out. right? So I don't know, Leo. Somebody is realizing that they either already got knocked the fuck out. Again, maybe not theoretically speaking, energetically speaking, of course. Um, Nobody should be putting their hands on nobody, okay? Unless you're like self-defense, life-threatening situations. That's it. But yeah, somebody is realizing that you're serious. You're done. You're finished. It's a wrap. It's closed curtains. That's it, right? So there's something like that that's happened here. And by you guys again trimming this fat, right, you're going to be feeling liberated here, Leos. If this fat looks like you guys physically losing weight, then you're going to be liberated here, Leos, because again you're going to be able to get in that cute dress that you guys had, maybe from high school, maybe your wedding dress. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is something that you guys bought when you went on a vacation that was real special to you guys, and over the years, you were in the dark, right? So you couldn't see how much food was on that motherfucking plate for real, right? And you just kept eating this shit, right? I'm thinking about that film Platform. That shit is so disgusting. That movie Platform, if you guys know what I'm talking about, I think it was on like Netflix or some shit, Tubi or something like that here, where the people are in prison and it's like one platform and they got food on it, and you got to try to eat as fast as you motherfucking can before that bitch drop down to the next floor. Just disgusting. Ugh, 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 ugh. Eh, nasty. So I feel like you guys now are coming out the dark, Leos, and you can see, ew, were you guys at the bottom of the platform? Ew, because when they eat and stuff and drink, if you've seen the film, then like once the platform gets to the bottom, that shit is atrocious because everybody done ate and threw shit back on the It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. So I feel like the lights is about to come on and you guys are about to really see how disgusting something the fuck is, right? I don't know if you're real, whatever this realization is, it's going to be huge, and it's going to make you say, I gotta get my shit together, right? I don't know what this look again, what that fat looks like for real for any of y'all, but these are just examples about ways that you guys could be trimming out this motherfucking fat. But whatever it is, you're gonna feel liberated. However it shows up, you're gonna be liberated here, Leos. Okay. Well, I'll be damn. Yeah, we got My Affections coming on here now, but I think this is Summer Walker. Yeah, and Party Next Door. Now my allergies get ready to start up, so y'all, I might have to go blow my nose or sneeze or something like that. If I do, just I'll be right with you if that happens. But damn, Leos, I am loving this. Yes, for you guys trimming out this motherfucking fat. I love that. No, I wasn't trying to rhyme, but it just so happened it came out this way. All right, let's see what's going on with the tarot here. Because that was a lot. All right, off of these oracle cards, Leos. All right, damn, Leos is gaining their inner power. All right, I'm seeing somebody flexing in the mirror as well too, male or female, but I'm seeing somebody check out their physique. All right, yeah, you looking good. All right, yeah, you looking good. You cute and you know it. All right, whoa, these cards is going crazy. Look at that, the lovers here. Oh, try to get that one too. The lovers here, Gemini energy here. All right. Since you all grown up, be trying to show me what you was trying to do now. So again, someone is realizing like they didn't work with you, Leos. They should have stuck by your side here. They should have listened to you, maybe followed your lead, maybe just, work together here. So that way you guys could stay in the picture together with this reframed energy here. Someone could also be reframing something for their, like, I don't know, like a mother or like a grandparent here. So someone could be giving someone like a portrait that maybe it's a portrait of them as a kid or something like that here, or maybe like their grandparent, and maybe this picture got damaged in some kind of way here. Somebody's restoring something here. This could be a picture. This could be like a card that someone loved and maybe they weren't able to complete it. Something is being restored. That's really cute. Someone's going to really love that here. All right, it cost somebody a pretty penny too. Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords, Leos. Okay, so you got somebody here thinking that maybe if they, so I'm getting two things here, y'all, because you do got. Ooh, I almost couldn't get that out. you do have somebody watching you, okay? Because they want to see if you guys got this increase here yet, Leos, with this ace of motherfucking pentacles here, this motherfucking user here, abuser. Pause, and I'm so sorry if that triggers anybody. If it did, which I hope it doesn't, you can look down in the description box down below. We do have a a number down there to provide that you guys can reach out to. um so yeah, we got somebody that's wondering that, right? And so they're trying to watch to see if you got this increase here, Leos, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is them in their mind. They're trying to figure out, should I offer Leo something? Should I buy Leo something here? For some of them as well too. But there is somebody just watching to see if you leveled up in some kind of way, Leos, because they want something from you, right? Do you want me? I feel like this person is the past person here, right? Old energy is right above do you want me? Yeah, we got cash dog coming on here, y'all. If somebody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Okay? All right. Money to the side and let nobody leave you dry. Y'all know that song, right? If you like cash dog. If not, then it's called the Cash Commandments. I would encourage you guys to go listen to that. All right. Especially my women. All right. So somebody could have ooh, I hope not. Did somebody get what is it called? Smuggled? Not smuggled, but it's like when somebody like steals somebody's pocketbook and like run off, I don't know what the term is. It's something, but hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody. But yeah, someone wants to know if you got this upgrade, Leos, right? Yeah, so the chariot, so they can bring their little dusty, rusty asses on over here, right? Or at least they think they are, right? With the high priestess and the Eight of Wands, but you know this already. You know that already, Leos. I feel like you guys are also being in the high priestess did show up in the dice energy as well too, Leo. So I feel like you guys are able to discern when your phone's gonna ring, right? Is what I'm getting here. It's like if you think it, then it like happens with the Eight of Wands here. So I feel like if you think about a particular person, then within the hour or so, that person is reaching out to you some kind of way, whether this is social media, a physical phone call, a text message, an email, something like that here. I feel like your intuition is just increasing here, Leos. And I feel like people want to know how you know these things, right? Don't always tell these bitches everything here with Cash Doll. All right. Yeah. So is what I'm getting here. We're going to put a pin on the music for a second here. Leos. Leo, how is this? You know what you know, Leo. I also get that feeling here, Leos, that you guys know that something is good, right? I'm hearing, don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Somebody wants to know, how do you know, Leos, that they really want to deceive you? Again, they can't manipulate you no more with the high priestess of Eight of Wands, because you get your communication from God, right? The archangels, divine white light, whatever y'all call it. You know what I'm saying? Your communication, you rely on this communication from the divine. You don't get no communication from anybody else here. Mm-hmm. Right? And so this is how you know what you know, right? This is how you know the unknown. And people are like, they're like confused, with the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of, it's not funny, but they're confused with this Eight of Swords. Like, how did you find something out here? Because again, the Moon card did show up, right? And they might have been trying their best to hide this shit from you. Like, how did I get caught? How did how did I do that? Well, how did that fucking happen here? Mm-hmm. How did that happen here? Right? Yep. How did that happen? All right, Leos. Some of you guys could be putting some money into a vehicle as well, too. I'm seeing that as well. The Five of Swords. Leos, there's also somebody that's like intimidated about your, you know, if you are psychic or something like that here, Leos, or if you guys have displayed to some degree or some level that you guys are, some type of intuitiveness happening here, Leos, people are jealous about that. If you guys have had like some type of angelic encounter, um people don't like, they're upset about that. I don't know. It's like somebody wants you to no longer be able to possess these skills, these qualities, you know. Someone's also here that don't want you to expose something about them. Now, I'm getting two things here. This is something that some of you guys know about somebody or about what somebody might have done. Okay. And also, I feel like there's a person here that don't want you to know what they did, maybe what they said about you, right? Because we got two air sign cards out here, so somebody might have communicated something, somebody could have talked about you guys to somebody else here. This could be, oh, that could be getting back to you guys as well too here. hmm you know, there could be some kind of gossip here, you know, that's going to be getting back to you guys, Leos, what somebody said about y'all. Yep. We got the 88 showing up here. So you guys could be seeing 88, okay, or 888. All right. The 8 showed up on the dice in the reverse as well, too. Yep. Yep. Who trying to step to my motherfucking Leos? You got to be out your rabbit ass mind here. You know what I'm saying? I like how these cards be coming out sometimes, especially when they come out like that. We got the 2 of Wands here, Leos, and now my voice is getting like kind of choppy. So someone could be watching you from a distance here. For some of you guys, it could be a Pisces here that's watching you guys. Don't necessarily have to be, but it could be. All right. All right. Somebody could be certainly trying to cause some type of drama with you guys, Leos. Okay. Or maybe trying to insert you into drama. Maybe that's what they used to be able to do here, Leos. They used to be able to, oh, okay. So somebody has drama, right? You had like a drama person, right? This could be anybody. This could be a coworker. This could be a relative. I don't really care who the person is, but there was a drama filled person here, right? The 5 of Swords or the 2 of Wands. This person always complains. They always got problems. They always just, you know, just real negative, right? Is what I'm getting here. And again, you guys don't resonate with that anymore, Leos, because you guys have became the queen. All right. In this case, we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. But remember, y'all pulled the queen card here as well, too. Right? I said that earlier, that you guys are the queen. You learned your worth. So you guys are not going back and forth with these negative people here. Someone could be, you know, saying something disrespectful as well, too. But I did tell you guys that already, right? Woo-wee. Look at here. We got the Emperor and the Empress. I just happened to look over again and he right beneath her ass. All right. So somebody wants to hit it from the back. All right. And here's the 8 of Cups here too as well, Leos. Damn, and behind the 8 of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Bring that ass here. Somebody might be texting you because you late for the, you know, the secret meetup spot, Leos. You late for the quickie. All right. Somebody's upset that they can't get their quickie today. Okay, maybe Tuesday, right? Maybe usually y'all meet up on Tuesdays or something like that, or maybe this person usually meets up on Tuesday, and maybe this motherfucker Tuesday you gonna catch their ass here with the 5 of Swords. All right. All right. Somebody wants to make up. I told you guys here. And there's the 8 of Cups to the Ace of Wands here. And that would clarify this right here at the bottom of the Oracle deck. Make up. Okay. Somebody wants to make up. Okay. They want to meet at they local ramen noodle shop that you guys meet at on every Tuesdays. And you know, with the bathroom in the back, with the wide space, the extra leg room, so they can put their leg up, you know. I'm sorry, but that hey, I'm just seeing somebody that's get out here, get down, get down. All right. I hope y'all not walking in the bathroom and somebody's in the bathroom getting down, getting down. What's up? All right, Leos. Oh man. But yeah. Leo, do you want the Emperor or the Empress here? Somebody wants to know. There is certainly a past person here, you know, that wants to know that too, but somebody, this Emperor or this Empress, wants to know, do you want them? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do you, Leo? Maybe this is what you guys are walking towards here with the Eight of Swords here, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords, excuse me, to the Chariot. Maybe this Emperor, this Empress is like, yo, again, bring that ass here. You need to move in over here. We need to be together. You know, we need to make this official, right? I don't know. Somebody stern, maybe. All right. Somebody might speak with their hands, you know, talk with their hands. Somebody might be like a director or some shit like that here, whether you're directing planes, traffic, buses, cars, students, old people through the community center. I don't know what you're directing, but somebody might actually be a director and cut. All right. So I don't know what you're directing here, but someone could be the real directive, right? Point blank, you know, somebody might do that, you know, when they try and make a point, like, you know, I need cash, money in my motherfucking hand type shit, you know? Like, I don't I don't know what's going on tonight, but I'm a little turnt. Just go with it. But the Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords to the Chariot, someone wants to know, like, what's the holdup? Like, are we, you know? So somebody's in their head about if they want to relocate, move potentially here, whatever the case may be. But let's get a few more cards. What else is going on here with Leos? Leos, I like this reading, baby. Yeah, go and cut that fat out. Cut that fat out. Cut that fat out. Somebody about to make a song about that shit too. Watch. 9 of Wands here, Leos. Somebody like, come on, man. Just give me another try. Just give me another try, man. Just let me do it again. Knight of Swords. The Tower. Leos. Are you guys going to be backpedaling, Leos? Okay. Maybe someone also put the pause on because they want to make sure that you're not going to be backpedaling here, Leos. Okay. Back to the dark side. All right. Let's see. Get a few more cards here. But I definitely get the energy, Leos, that somebody's getting you, right? Someone gets you, right? I feel like you guys are going to see eye to eye. I feel like you guys are going to just understand each other. You guys might actually experience telepathy with this individual here. Yeah, the Lovers again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look, Temperance. Telepathy. I can't make this shit up. Telepathy. Balance. Harmony. Right? Equal reciprocity. You know, it could be a Sagittarius for some of you guys. Want to say have to be a Sagittarius. Right? Now, it did fall on top of Saggy. So someone could have a double Sagittarius placements here. You might have two Sagittarius here, Leos. I don't know. Right? Somebody might be a good Saggy, somebody might be a dark Saggy. You know, there could be a color differential here. Someone could be like light skinned here. Someone could be like, you know, if they're not light skinned here, then someone could be like, you know, like, you know, like, dang, you know, I hate doing colorisms and shit like that, but someone could look different. Let's just say that. All right. So, anyways, Sag falling on top of Sag. Sag on Sag. All right, you got the Lovers here again at the bottom of the deck. You have the Four of Swords and you have the Queen of Cups. So, Leos, you took a break from a Gemini. This Gemini may think that you guys are just taking a break. All right, we just had a misunderstanding. Leo will come back around here, and you know, about 8 weeks, something like that. Here, someone might be trying to put a timeline on when they should come back around with that Knight of Swords that we just seen a minute ago. Here, don't necessarily have to be a Gemini. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Pisces because Pisces is out here. Could be a Cancer as well too, y'all. Could be a Libra. Again, doesn't matter who this person is. There's also someone that's manifesting something here with you guys, right? This is Aries energy, and here's Sagittarius again with the Wheel of Fortune here. So something is destined and fated to happen. All right. Yeah, look, all this beautiful shit. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the World card here. There is a transformation here with you, this person. Again, you leaving the dark side, Leo. Some of you guys are just making a transformation in your life in that aspect, right? No longer wanting to be a bad boy, no longer wanting to be a bad girl, right? No longer wanting to break the law, right? Somebody definitely been breaking the motherfucking law here. Listen, I ain't mad at you. I done broke the law a few times myself, you know. So I get it. But it's all about, you know, realizing that hey, I could do better, right? If I move differently here with the magician and the queen of cups here, if I actually move with love, right? If I actually start to care about people, someone's actually starting to care about themselves. They're actually starting to care about the world. So someone might be stepping into like some humanitarian energy here, right? So this could have been somebody that might have been, you know, like I said, dropping off, that street candy. You know what I mean? You know, not the kind at the corner store either. You know, not the bodega anyway. You know, so somebody might be like wanting to make a difference here now because they put out so much bad in the world with the five of swords, right? The five of swords to the two of wands. You know, with the eight of swords, somebody may have gotten incarcerated here, and someone could have had a change of heart, right? About what they're doing to, you know, themselves, potentially here, the people around them that they're supposed to love, right? So there's something about that here with this magician and the queen of cups energy here. Someone's realizing that hey, you know, I want to love different, I want to be different, I want to be seen different with the magician and the queen of cups here. Someone wants to be viewed in a different light, right? Because whoever some of these people may be, they've been viewed in the dark with the dark side here, right? Again, like the young lady that I gave earlier, for some of you guys that may just join the live, I spoke about a young woman that I saw today at the chicken store, and you know she ain't want to go strip no more. Basically, she ain't want to be stripping no more. So yeah, something is definitely fated to happen here. It's fated for you guys to have this realization. It's fated for you guys to reframe your thoughts here, Leos. If you guys have been thinking outside the frame, let's just say that here, negative, you know, or maybe you've been thinking inside the frame here, you know, boxed in type of energy here, as there's a box on the card there, right? So someone's like exposing something like here, Leo. I'm also getting gift energy as well too. Someone's regifting something like a motherfucker. It's a couple of y'all that's regifting. You're repurposing gifts, right? Shit that you don't want. You're rewrapping. You know, ripping the label off and putting somebody else's name on it. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. Someone could also be switching name tags on presents based on like the size of the boxes and shit like that. So, you know, watch that as well too. I'm seeing that here. But yeah, you guys got a gift coming in, Leos, you know. I tell you. Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands to the Chariot. All right. So, Leos, let's pull some clarifiers here, man. This was a fire ass reading. It's like y'all readings are getting more hotter and more hotter and more hotter. Yeah, I'm hearing that Aaliyah song, Hot Like Fire. I really like that video. She did that joint with Timberland and I think Magoo. And they had like the fire trucks in the scene. If you're a young whippersnapper here and you don't know who Aaliyah is, just type it in on YouTube. Aaliyah, Hot Like Fire, right? So that's what I'm getting here, Leos. Like you guys are heating up, right? Y'all might be experiencing a high flame as well too here. So I don't know if someone's at the what is that place called? Where they like pop the shrimp in your mouth and shit. Hibachis. Somebody might be going to like a hibachi grill or something like that here where they cook the food in front of you. And I'm seeing like like a high flame. All right. I like that spot. I ain't been there in a long time. A long time. But let's clarify this, Leos. All right. This is nice. So somebody nice Leos, nice in my Mike Tyson voice. Somebody wants to make up with my Leo. It's a Capricorn, maybe for some of you guys, a Libra, maybe a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Gemini. There's somebody that wants to make up with my Leo. Somebody that's realizing that they have been cut out the motherfucking frame. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. I lost my place in Leo's life here, right? Because Leo's, you got a big bag coming in, baby. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you smell the money, honey? I smell it. In my Nelly voice, hey, must be the money. Yeah, yeah. Somebody smells this motherfucking money too, right? I'm getting somebody might like the wrestler, The Rock here, because I just heard if you smell what Leo is cooking, bitch. Do you smell with Leo is cooking. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Damn. I feel like there's a couple hoes out here that's smelling with Leo cooking, right? And that's why they all showing up here watching, ready to strike, right? Ready to pounce, right? Leo. What's this Eight of Swords here for Leos, please? What's this Eight of Swords for Leos? Yeah, thank you, Twinkle. Definitely for sure. Oh yeah, Leos, you stretching out these motherfuckers. Six of Swords to the Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, money. I think we need to play that. Cardi B vibes, right? It could be a Libra, Leo. Every time you put that shit on, Leo. 'Cause I told you our channel also that song by Cardi B. Every time, right? Preferably the remix with Lotto. All right. Somebody could be a yellow bone, right? Somebody is light skinned. It. I'm not really trying to go there, but yeah.
Look, my bitches all black, my niggas all real. I ride and dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills, run out flip like 10 car.
Hey, so somebody might be trying to do that there, that riding part in the big tall hills here, because the Ace of Wands is here again. Yeah. Oh, the Emperor. Get up on it. Get down, get down. Yeah, somebody don't want you to get down. They want you to get up on it, Leo. Okay, get up on it. All right. So yeah, listen, they could smell money. Money. They're like, girl, Leo just got that money. Yep, Leo just got that money. Hey, Leo just got that bag. They watching. They watching. Leo, somebody wants some motherfucking money, baby. I ain't gonna lie, I want some too. Where that? Where's that? We about to go pull a lick right now. Somebody might be trying to pull a lick, yo. don't be pulling no licks, Leo. All right, because you done left that life alone. Somebody might call somebody though. Why did I just say that? Yeah, the Nine of Cups, because somebody think that you still greedy. Somebody think that you just can't give up the lifestyle here. Yeah, because somebody think that you still want it. You know, I was watching this movie the other day. I don't recall the name of the movie, but the guy had retired. You know, he was trying to live a quiet life. He was like an undercover secret agent type shit. You know what I mean? When basically when somebody need to be, they call him, right? His name was Cash. They called him Cash, right? You know. So, anyways, he was beginning to miss the lifestyle that he used to live, right? He decided his wife died and he was just trying to take care of his two girls. And, you know, he was trying to, again, leave the dark side, right? He ain't want no more, right? But a part of him started missing the fact that he was real good at people, right? So somehow the daughters ended up, you know, making friends and something like that here, and they ended up doing a sleepover somewhere. And so he had some free time, and you know, he got a call, a woman that was in trouble, like she legitimately was in trouble. She, you know, the Eight of Wands to the Five of Swords, right? And you see that smirk on his face. You know, he like, yeah, I'm with the. He was like, I've been waiting on this. Like, I was just motherfucking. I was just thinking about somebody, like, you know what I mean? So he was like, where you at? Two of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Now, I'm not saying anybody's getting ready to do that, but I'm just saying here that there's something. Okay, the reason why I was mentioning that here is because somebody may think that you are missing something, Leo. It don't gotta be, you know, that kind of behavior. Hopefully not, right? But we do know King Von was a Leo, right? Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there. But anyways, somebody might feel like, Leo, you do miss the dark side, right? And now I'm hearing that Roger Rabbit from the Roger Rabbit movie. If you know what I'm talking about, if you guys like Roger Rabbit, when you know when the villain had him tied up, and Eddie, you know, the guy that was like trying to hit his wife, basically, you know, oh Eddie, oh Eddie. So somebody's name could be Eddie, or somebody's name could be like E, or like start with an E or something like that here. But anyway, he was trying to convince Roger Rabbit that, you know, he didn't want the drink, right? And so because he knew that if Roger had the liquor, then he was getting ready, you know, he was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but anyways, Just listen to the story here, Leo. Just follow along, damn it. So, anyways, Roger Rabbit kept saying, I do. And Eddie was like, you do. And he was like, I don't. And he said, you do. And back and forth, back and forth. He was trying to bribe him and convince him that you do miss drinking. Stop lying. You want this drink. You want this shot. So there was peer pressure here. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why it took so long to get to the word. But there could be peer pressure here from somebody, Leo. Somebody like, oh, you do miss this shit, right? You do. And you like, nah, I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. So this could be anything. Like somebody could be trying to get you guys to, if you was in that lifestyle, and thank you so much for changing your life around and not people anymore, right? But for others of y'all, it could be the fact that you used to drink, right? And somebody like, oh man, you a punk, you a wussy, like, come on, take a shot. Oh, he don't drink, man. He don't drink. His wife said, So it could be something like that here, where somebody's trying to get you to prove yourself here, Leos. But a part of y'all, there is somebody here that enjoy something here, right? Look at that smirk on this Five of Swords. Do you see his face, or do you see her face? All right, yeah. All right, yeah. With the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, somebody like you do miss it. You do. All right, Leos. What's the Five of Swords? Since we talking about it, Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. Man, yeah. Why did you block? Why you don't want to come pull this lick with me, Leo? Seven of Wands to the Six of Cups. I said, what is the Five of Swords? The Seven of Wands to the Six of Cups. Somebody is upset, Leos, because they can't persuade you. Again, with the Nine of Cups. Oh, I grabbed two cards. Oh, three cards. Whoa. Yeah, look, the same cards, and we were just shuffling. The Nine of Cups to the Queen of Cups to the Four of Wands. Somebody can't convince you to change your life around the Four of Wands. Come on out and play, Leo. You know you want to. You know what I'm saying? So this is, oh my God. This could be an ex that y'all used to be with, right? It's some type of old energy here. All right, y'all pulled it. It came out, old energy. Somebody wants you to come hit a lick, Leo. If you used to, I don't know what you used to do. What dark energy y'all used to do here? This could show up in any kind of way. Again, that fact can look any kind of way. You could be like, oh, I don't eat ground beef. I don't eat red meat no more. Somebody like, I got a double cheeseburger, Leo. I got a Five Guy, Leo. I got a smash burger, Leo. I heard this new cheesesteak spot just opened up, Leo. You know you fucking want a cheesesteak, you fat bitch. It's kind of give me that. Like, they're not going to say you fat bitch to you, but I feel like this person may be saying that under their breath. Something like that here. And somebody is upset because you don't want to do it. Yeah, because look, behind that, all that is the King of Swords, because you done cut it out. You cut out drinking, you cut out smoking, you cut out whatever somebody decided to let go of, because they viewed it as being a part of the dark side. Somebody is upset because they can't. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. So I feel like at one point in time, they were able to, emotionally pull you in, guilt trip you, make you feel bad, manipulate you even potentially here into doing whatever that dark energy might be. Well, Leos, first of all, I would like to say I'm proud of you guys for. Oh, wait a minute, hold up, because in the dice, the eight did show up in the reverse here, right? So that's not being strong. Some of y'all might give in. Because the eight, if y'all go back to the beginning of the video, when I was rolling the dice, it did come out in the reverse. So some of y'all might give in. Don't do it, Leo. You've been clean for I don't know how long, right? And I'm not being funny about that. Like, if somebody's actually been clean, then good job. Continue to stay on your clean path, Leos. All right, 100% wholeheartedly. Don't backtrack. All right, don't fall into the trap here with the Four of Swords. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the Five of Swords. So what's this Eight of Wands? What's this Eight of Wands for Leos? Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. What's this Eight of Wands? Dang, the Nine of Wands again. They got the isolation card here. It is the archetype of Virgo. All right, so some of you guys, it could be a Virgo here that you guys might have cut off. Or maybe this person realized that they needed to cut off something here. Maybe something that they were holding on to was a part of their dark side here, Leos. All right. And you got the Emperor and the Empress here again. So, you know, so the Eight of Wands to the Nine of Wands. So somebody feels like if they reach out, Leos, then you're going to drag them. Nine of Wands. Somebody also don't know if they actually broke the camel's back here, hypothetically speaking, if you guys have heard that term before. Someone's also with the Nine of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Someone with the Seven of Wands out here too. Someone may feel restricted. So Leos, did you block a hoe? Did you block somebody, Leos? You know, that energy is here as well too. Right? I feel like you guys deleted all numbers. Here I go again with this. Somebody blocked or deleted or erased even all these old contacts, right? Seven of Wands. Um, if you guys lived in the neighborhood where it, maybe you guys did get into some of this dark energy, then you guys don't want to be friends with, the neighborhood uh community anymore that y'all grew up in. Something like that here, right? Maybe this is again somebody else that might need to realize that, you know, it's me, not Leo, right? Maybe they are the problem. I don't know. So what's the Four of Swords is what I was going to go to next here. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Somebody don't know if they want to let something go, right? Four of Swords. Somebody feels like, oh well, it's been long enough. All right, okay. Excuse the fuck out of me. Also, we need one more card here for the Eight of Wands, but we got the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here. Somebody doesn't know how to bring something back into balance. Yep, that's right. Burn the bridge, bitch. Burn the bridge, bitch. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, Leos. All right. So somebody like, I don't know if I can bring balance back into the situation. How can I present myself as the King of Cups now? So somebody may have cleaned up their act here, Leos. Let's see. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands since we just got the Nine of Wands. It just came out on the Eight of Wands. Let's see what the Nine of Wands is talking about here, Leos. What's the Nine of Wands for Leos? Leos, y'all might feel like that. I don't see no Page of Cups out this bitch. I don't see no Ten of Pentacles out this hoe. We got the Fool card, Nine of Wands to the Fool. Someone's like, I just know that Leo will take me back. They'll give me another chance with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. If I just be honest and truthful here, if I don't keep no secrets, if I just lay it all out, right? Because on the dice reading, y'all did get the moon card. The number for the moon. It's still over there on 18. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Look at this. The Ace of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Leos, you already got the Eight of Swords out here. For some of you guys, if somebody went to prison, somebody is learning the truth that you or them, whoever has moved the fuck on, right? Someone's learning and finding out. They're possibly watching your social media, however the fuck they could do that. I don't know. I ain't been to prison. I've been incarcerated here falsely for the first time ever in my motherfucking life. I ain't never been arrested. But this look like somebody that's doing time. Okay, in my baby voice. Okay, they doing time. Okay. And somebody, thought that, they was gonna wait on them, right? You know? And somebody's learning here with the Eight of Swords to the Ace of Swords that somebody ain't waiting on them, right? Maybe they did try to wait. They can't wait no more because behind that is the three of motherfucking swords here. And behind that is the five of wands. So yeah, someone's realizing that maybe somebody, maybe moved on with somebody homeboy. Okay. Listen, not me. These are not my words that I'm about to display here or actually say. This is a song. All right. I don't remember whose song it is, but I just heard. If that resonates with you, because I don't really like to call people bitches, but I understand that this flesh sometimes it wants to show out. So I'm hearing bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't really want to say it, but that's what I heard. All right, not me. It's a song. I don't know what song I heard that on, but I have heard that on a song before. So someone's feeling like this about this person. All right, maybe because if somebody was, doing illegal activities here, maybe this person was, providing, said allowance here with the Ace of Pentacles and the big bag. Maybe somebody spoiled somebody with bags here or something like that here. I don't know. Somebody sold they self out to the highest bidder here. Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And if you are, unfortunately, you don't have freedom right now. So, I mean, what did you think she was going to do? Usually they say how you get them is how you lose them, right? So, I mean, what the fuck? You shouldn't be surprised, right? Yeah, for whoever that resonates with. All right, but whatever. Moving forward, give me one more for the Nine of Wands here. I don't know. Somebody needs a stern talking to, right? I don't know what this is. Why I keep doing that. What's the Nine of Wands and the Fool? Mm-hmm. Did somebody go to somebody op? Okay. I'm seeing something like that here too. Mm, oh no. Not funny, but I'm just like, I can't believe this. Leo. But overall, I'm pleased with the reading. I'm so happy that you guys are cutting something out. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, Nine of Wands to the Fool to the Emperor here. Leo, this Pisces wants to. Here's the Eight of Swords again. Somebody could be a Pisces, because it's right here on top of the Pisces card. We got the Nine of Wands. We have the Fool to the Emperor here. So somebody knows. Somebody knows if you are married and you have someone on the side, because the Queen of Wands could sometimes be viewed at, the she behind the Knight of Cups, right? So somebody don't know that somebody might be. I'm here, somebody sleeping in my bed. Oh my God, why is this energy coming through the night? Uh, is that Cisco? Okay. It was that thong, the thong, thong, thong. God damn, that motherfucker thong. Somebody might have been at the strip club. Love when the booty go. Dun dun. Ooh, that thong, the thong, thong, thong. Listen, put the thong away. All right, put it away. It's getting somebody in trouble here. Somebody knows. Okay, the high priestess did show up. All right, some kind of somebody can't keep something to themselves here, because the high priestess again knows, all knowing most of the time, right? Sometimes you might, you guys ever been on the street sometimes and you be like, Tyrell, and Tyrell come up and start telling you something here, and you like, who told you, right? That kind of energy, right? You know. Miss Parker type of energy here, right? You know, and Craig and Day Day seeing, you know, the pastor or the bishop, you know, whoever he was, going up in Miss Parker house, okay, you know, and how Miss Parker was in the front yard on purpose, intentional. She ain't had no damn business being in that front yard looking like that. Okay, I'm just saying. So I don't know, y'all, but somebody knows, okay? Someone knows, and if they don't know, they will know. Okay, with the Eight of Swords to the Page of Swords, somebody's gonna find something out. All right, Leos, I'm ready to get up off of here. Yeah, look, Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Somebody could be promising somebody relocation here too as well. Queen of I'm sorry, not the Queen, the Empress here. All right. But on look, and then we just pull the Emperor. Here's the Empress, and here's the Three of Cups. All right. So I don't know if somebody might be creeping. Okay. Oh boy. And for others of you guys on the positive note, right? Remember I said earlier here that there's an emperor or empress, something like that here that wants to, you know, they want to know Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords to the Six of Wands if they are ready to extend some type of invitation, some type of offer. For most of you guys, looks like a commitment here, right? The Four of Wands is showing up here several times. The Lovers. We did see the Two of Cups as well, right? Someone's been patiently wanting to ask something here with the Temperance card. hmm Let's see. What is the Lovers? What is the Lovers? There it is. Two of Cups, y'all. Two of Cups, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Somebody might be making an announcement here because I just felt the need to do that. Three of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. hmm Give me one more for the Lovers. What's the Two of Cups and the Lovers? And the High Priestess. I'm telling you guys. Oh, okay. They gave us an extra. There we are, Leos. The strength, baby. Coming out, woo, with the Magician and the Six of Swords. Ow. Leo, somebody coming to get you, baby. They coming to claim you, baby. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. If somebody wants to propose to you, they're proposing to you, Leos. Okay. The Magician is already out here, pretty much. The Magician, right? Because somebody feels as though you are what they requested, right? DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request. Work It by Missy Elliott is here. Because that's the intro for that song. Missy Elliott, Work It. Leo, please pick up your phone. Eight of Wands. Pick up your phone, please, Leo. If you have someone blocked, they're calling and checking to see if they're still blocking shit, Leos. I don't know if you care or not, but okay, I'm telling you because they said to tell you. So if someone really wants to make a request, okay? I don't know, someone's requesting a song. All right, someone's requesting you, extension 5, please, and thank you. All right, someone wants to request something, but I do see that someone also is here that's ready to, you know, make a request. Okay, Leo. Let's see what's behind the strength. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. They've been planning it for a while now. You know, like a couple years, at least 6 months, 6 years. Someone's been planning this special request here. The Lovers again. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is here. Will you hear me out? And there you are, Leo Sun card. Leo. What's this? Where do we want to go? We got 2 cards to clarify, y'all, and we about to wrap it up. We're gonna pull some zodiac signs at the end, and of course, we're gonna get a closing message from Spirit. Of course. What is the Chariot here for Leos? Please and thank you. That was loud. Oh, all right. So the Ace of Wands is falling out. All right. Let's see. One more shuffle, y'all. One more shuffle. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Someone's been waiting for a while to come towards you guys with the Eight of Cups there showing up here to express some type of emotion as the King of Cups is falling out. Yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. Someone's been waiting for a while. We're going to put these at, we're just going to stick them in here any way they can go. And we're going to see. What's this Chariot for Leos? What's the Chariot for Leos? Some of you guys, you're getting a brand new car. In my Bob Barker voice, for those of you guys that watch Price is Right. All right. R.I.P. Bob Parker. Yeah, with the Six of Wands to the Six of Swords, 100%. 100%. I also see someone's using public transportation here, maybe for the first time, or maybe it's been a long time since somebody been on public transportation here. Okay. The Chariot is the star card, folks. Your polar opposite. You got an Aquarius here, Leos, potentially here. All right. I told you guys, I see a brand new car. So someone could be winning a car. All right. Yeah. Leo, are you winning a car, son? Hmm. Do we really want to say that here? Uh, Somebody might see somebody in somebody's car. This person could be an Aquarius. They could be a chariot. They could be a chariot. They could be a Cancer. Give me one more for the chariot and the star, please. Leo, I love this reading. I love that you guys are cutting out. If this was a card that was giving you problems here with the Eight of Swords, Leos, then it's being cut the fuck out here. That's the fact that some of you guys are trimming out here. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, you guys are going to be releasing this vehicle. Okay. Give me one more for the chariot and the star. Somebody says something here. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, somebody is happy to be free. Apparently, Ace of Cups here, Leo. So yeah, aces are new, right? Yeah, look, Knight of Cups here. So you are going to get the car that you want. You are going to get this offer that you want, Leos. Okay, this relocation, whatever is a starry, right? Star quality. If you guys are wanting to be treated like top tier, right? Like an emperor or empress here. I see that star power. I told you guys on a couple of videos ago that I seen someone could play Mario, right? But you guys know the video game Super Mario, right? When you get the star and you guys, you're able to like blow past the villains basically, right? You could take them out easily, right, with the star. So I feel like somebody might somebody could be getting switches for Christmas here because I keep wanting to go, like that. But anyways, it looks nice. I feel like this is gonna be a fast car as well. Somebody could be getting a Hellcat for Christmas. All right, somebody could be getting a demon for Christmas. Not a real demon, obviously. It's a car. It's the Dodge Charger. They have like different models, is what I'm trying to say here. So they have like the demon, which is like the fastest, meanest, loudest. I guess I would assume. I don't know. I don't have a Charger, but I see them all the time, right? And the demons, they got the badger on the side of them. I don't know if they all come with the badgers or like if certain ones have the badgers. You want that car? I see it. I see it here. I'm talking about it. So yeah, yeah, we on the same time. I'm on the same coast as you, Twink. But yeah, it is 11:11. Somebody want a Corvette. So I mean, if you want a luxury car, then I guess you guys better type it in the comment section there. Because again, I tell you all the time when you guys are trying to manifest here, there are strength in numbers. All right. So, but I do see that. I do see something being manifesting here. You got two magicians out here. All right. So I'm seeing some type of a fast car here. Now I'm hearing that song about Little Uzi Vert, Money Longer. I think is what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, Money Longer. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. Let me turn it down a little bit. A Leos. I don't know if y'all know this song, but he says, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. Turned to a savage, pockets got fatter. She called me daddy. Smoking that gas, going up that Xan. Okay, we don't want to do no Xan, no powder." He said, "Nowadays, oh my God, money got louder, speaker got lower, car got faster." All right. So yeah, somebody's turned into a someone feels like you're savage now, Leos, because your money got longer. I told you guys, big bag is here. All right, big bag, and someone's watching to see if you got this big bag yet. Has Leo collected yet? Right? Somebody could owe a bill collector as well too. They calling you, watching you. Same energy with the Eight of Wands and the watching you. Someone's calling, like, please pay. That past due debt or a bill or whatever it is. Car got faster. Yeah, that's what he said. He said money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. All right. So yeah, and little Uzi Vert is a Leo. Okay, in case you don't know. But yeah, all right, Leo. So you got a fast car coming in here. I'm hearing a Badger as well too. So I don't. What is that? Is that even a car? I don't know. I don't know. I'm hearing Badger. So I don't know if that's like a type of car or I'm not sure with that one there. But usually I'm really knowledgeable about cars. But anyways, yeah, a fast car is here, Leos. You got the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, all right, and the Chariot and the Star card here. This is like, the ability to be like, now you see me, now you don't type of energy. Like when you smash, oh, titties. Like when you smash on that gas pedal with the Chariot right behind all this energy here, it's like you go going, right? And I'm also seeing that something could be like yellow, bright orange, like it's a standout car, maybe even green, all right, maybe even red, all right, but someone's gonna know, when you pull up basically, and also when you take off, all right. So yeah, look, somebody's been praying for this. We got the Hierophant to the Eight of Wands to the Nine of Cups to the World and to the Knight of Wands, right? And this is like the fastest knight, second fastest, right? Knight of Wands. The fastest is the Knight of Swords. So it's going to be a pretty fast car. All right. So, anyways, congratulations on your new car, Leos. All right. Make sure you guys come back and let me know when you get your new car, please and thank you. Let's see. Last card here is the Temperance. Clarified by the Five of Cups and the Temperance. So, well, Wheel of Fortune here again. This is luck. This is things going in your favor. Levo. I was about to say Levo. So I don't know, Leo. But they fell out my hand. So let me just do a shuffle real fast. Temperance is clarified by, give us two, please and thank you, Spirit. We have Ten of Pentacles. So your weight is about to be, I said Ten of Pentacles. This is the Ten of Swords. So but anyways, your weight is about to be over, Leo. Temperance, Ten of Swords, right? That reduces to an Ace of Swords, basically. And you got the Sun card here, all right? Yeah, I don't know where you getting it. So if you guys got bad credit, then I still see y'all getting this fast car. So I'm not sure where you getting it from, Leos. If you think you're not gonna get finance, shit, guess again with the Sun and the Empress here, and the Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords to the Six of Wands. Somebody might feel like they're not gonna get approved for this vehicle as well too here. Maybe somebody might feel like they don't make enough with the Ace of Pentacles here. Listen, they doing mortgages now with like a 30, 40 year. I'm sorry, they're doing mortgages on homes now for a 50-year mortgage, I believe, is what I heard. So they extend the shit like a motherfucker, right? It's a good thing, but it's not a good thing because it's a good thing because it actually allows people to actually have access to some of these things now moving forward. But and as I just got a notification here, somebody needs to renew their car insurance here. I'm getting something about that on my phone. Uh or your car insurance is about to be extended here or something like that here. But what was I saying here? The Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Swords. Maybe somebody might feel like you don't make enough, but I feel like You about to you listen. I don't know if they really want to get rid of the car or if they, it don't matter what it is. I don't know if they really want to get rid of it, but either way, yeah, Page of Wands, you gonna get approved for it, and somebody gonna be shocked as hell. Yep, there the Ten of Pentacles right there. Page of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm telling y'all, and here the Ten of Pentacles, because when the Ten of Swords came up, I said Ten of Pentacles, but it was the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna be able to celebrate. You're gonna have your girls riding in the car. They're gonna be checking it out with y'all. The Empress and the Three of Cups. On the Temperance here. Let me just pull one card for the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords for Leos? Four of Cups. Yeah, you guys not knowing or realizing that you're actually going to be approved for the car loan, house loan, whatever this is that y'all trying to get here, Leos. I see it going through. Let's pull y'all some zodiac signs, and we're gonna get a closing message from Spirit. I mean, we already know some of the signs out here. Y'all got Libra, Pisces, Gemini showed up 2 times. You got what is that? Sagittarius, Pisces. If I didn't say Pisces, you also have a Capricorn energy out here as well too, for sure, for sure. But let's see what comes out for Leos. How long have we been here? Oh, for a hot minute. The hot minute. All right, Leos, let's see. Overall, this is a fire reading. I'm so happy that you guys are learning your self-worth. You guys are reframing some things here around your home, around your beliefs, right? With the Hierophant energy that showed up as well too. Also, how you guys carry yourselves well as well too, Leos, is what I'm seeing here. Because the Six of Wands and Knight of Cups, I feel like you guys are starting to walk upright, right? Shoulders back, head up, confidently entering, rooms that you guys may or may not be supposed to be entering. But that's what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys are embracing some type of confidence here. Your confidence is getting ready to be boosted, Leos. If it hasn't already, it's about to. So you guys are pulling Earth energy here, Leos. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Excuse my sniffling. My sinuses are trying to act up here. All right. And again, you got Mercury energy up here. So this is Gemini and also Virgo energy here. So we got the same cards in the reading pretty much. Let's. Oh, that card just dropped out the deck. 1 second. You got Aquarius falling on the deck here, Leo. So our polar opposite. So you guys could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Hey, sitting pretty, feeling pretty, not even trying, just pretty. Hey, I know that's right. Spoken like a true Leo. Okay. You damn right. You damn right. Let's see. What else is going on here for Leos? Who else is here? This could be any of these people's sun sign here. So some of these guys could be a sun sign, earth sign, could be a sun sign, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, whatever. This could be a sun sign of these energies. Okay. We have Libra coming out again. Yeah, Libra's already out here. Libra's already out here, right? So we are getting confirmation for those of guys that wanted to know. Let's get a few more shuffles and we're going to get closing card from Spirit. All right, yo. Let's see. Ooh. Somebody better get Leo out here looking fine. Every time, somebody definitely taking shots here. Look what's coming out, y'all. Pisces energy, the same cards that we pretty much got in the video. All right, Pisces energy here. So somebody might be taking somebody man, and somebody expects somebody not to say a motherfucking thing because somebody didn't say shit when their person was stepping out. Okay, something like that here. Yeah, we have water energy. All right, so it could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, not Aquarius. Why did I say that? So double down on the Aquarius here. So somebody could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Why couldn't I think about the water elements? But yeah, Leos, that's what he got there for you guys. All right. Don't mind me if I'm about to pop a blueberry here. I'm hungry. Mhm. Oh, here's the deck. Closing messages for Leo. Trimming off the fat, Leo. All right. Mm, okay. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys might have lost 40 pounds here as these four cards just shot out the deck. hmm Maybe in 4 weeks, you guys are going to see a difference here in your physique. We have the strength card at the bottom of the deck. We're going to read it, and Spirit said take the four cards that came out. So, Leos, you got observation. Man, they really watching, ain't they? They watching hard as a motherfucker. Watching. Doesn't observation mean the same thing? What does observation mean, y'all? Does it mean to be looking, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, observation. All right. Someone's definitely observing you, Leo. Maybe somebody observing like Pharaoh, Wolf Dog mentioned sitting pretty, looking pretty, just being pretty, right? Someone's observing your beauty, right? Your essence. All right. And for some of them they can't stand it. But anyway, we got expand your conscious by observing the divine. The divine. See? They ain't even want me to say divine. What the hell is that? Divine. Right? Somebody's name could start with a D. Divine. Right? Someone could have been trying to undermine you, Leos, here. I was not trying to say that. It says expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. All right. Okay. You guys also have star seed. It says raising the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. What did I just say, Leo? What did Pharaoh just say? You're beautiful, damn it. All right, so Leos, you are a star seed. If you didn't know or wasn't sure, maybe, right? That you possibly was a star seed, right? Someone could have been trying to confuse you, Leos, right? Someone could have been trying to make you guys believe that you weren't a star seed. Well, maybe they lied, okay? Because the divine is saying that you are a star seed. They need you to observe what people are doing, right? You need to be observing how people could be potentially trying to lure you guys, right? Hypothetically speaking, back to the dark side here, Leos. So we need to be mindful of who we are embracing and who we are actually sharing our energy with, right, Leos? Be mindful of who you're giving rides to. Be mindful of, who's just you're interacting with the Eight of Wands, right? Be mindful of being invited some places here, Leos, because some of these places that you might be getting, it might seem innocent, right? It might seem friendly, but it may not be, right? It could be dark sided energy here, Leos. So is what your spirit guys are saying here. Also, people don't like the fact, which I told you guys already earlier in the video, people don't like the fact that you're you know energetically speaking, Leos, majority of you guys don't need a flashlight if you were to go into a dark alley, right? Because your light and your aura, your energy is just that fucking bright. That have you? If some of you guys are able to see, some of you guys have really excellent vision in the night. Like I feel like you guys can see through like pure darkness or something like that. Here, Leos, it's incredible. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys you have the ability to like basically light up a dark room, right? You expose these demons, you expose these low vibrational energies, right, Leos? And so they don't like that. But we also have reflection here, Leos, as a train is beeping real blowing their air horn. We got, it says, see all aspects of yourself, Leo, through the reflections of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So some of these people, Leos, that you may have had falling outs with, disagreements with here, This could be things that you guys don't necessarily like about yourself here, Leos. So if you guys were in a relationship and it was kind of triggering, basically what I'm saying here, then those people triggers could be the reason why you're being triggered, Leos, are potentially because you guys have something that you need to heal, right? It's kind of like giving me the energy like that hit home, like, you know what I mean, that hit home, something like that here. So that's why you're being triggered, Leos, or that's why you were triggered, Leos. All right, but we also have dreams for your last card. Well, not really, but we're going to read strength too. It says the universe speaks to you through your dreams. So Leos, get a dream catcher, get a notebook and put beside your bed, under your pillow, under the mattress, on your nightstand, somewhere where you can get to it, right? Where you can access it and you can note take down these dreams. Some of you guys, you may not be able to remember the entire dream here with the Eight of Swords here. Some of you guys might be trying to somebody, oh, this is so sensitive right now, and I hope I don't cry. Somebody, person, or like a parent or something like that here could be struggling with dementia. All right, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional here, but I'm seeing that someone might have like a memory. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. But anyway, we got the strength card here. Lastly, Leos, it says you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. So someone could be being guided by the cosmos here, or at least your angels or your ancestors are trying to guide you guys, okay? Trying to, maybe they're trying to ignite you guys, how I just mentioned that you guys can light up basically a dark alley or a dark room or dark space, right? And so maybe you guys, maybe your light went out a little bit, Leos, okay? And that's okay. The important thing is that you're trying to re-spark your light here. So the universe is saying, or your angels is telling you guys to be strong, have strength, be encouraged, Leos, be brave as well too here, and go through, keep going, Leos. So even when it gets dark, right, even when you guys don't see that light at the end of the tunnel, spirit is telling you guys to go through. All right, so dang, Leos, this was a nice reading. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. This was so fun. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. And I will catch you guys on the next video.